Have you ever looked at a cheetah, leopard, or panther and thought, are these big cats all the same? If you've been wondering how to tell them apart, you're not alone. These magnificent animals share similar features, yet they are very different from one another. So what's the real difference between them? And more importantly, can you spot it? In this video, we're diving deep into the world of these three iconic big cats. You'll learn the unique traits of each one, from their physical features to their behavior and habitat. By the end, you'll be able to easily distinguish a cheetah from a leopard and even know the truth behind the mysterious panther. Stick around till the end for a quick side-by-side comparison and a fun challenge to test your knowledge. Let's unravel the mysteries of these powerful predators together, starting with how to tell them apart at first glance. Keep watching. Overview of the three big cats. Let's kick things off by taking a quick look at each of these incredible big cats: the cheetah, the leopard, and the panther. While they share some striking similarities, their differences are just as fascinating. Understanding what makes each of them unique will help you recognize them with ease, whether you spot them in the wild, a zoo, or even in the media. Cheetah, the fastest animal on land. First up is the cheetah, famous for its incredible speed. Unlike the cheetah, leopards are known for their muscular build and prowess as climbers. They have a more compact body, perfect for stalking and ambushing their prey. Leopards are often seen perched high in trees, using their excellent climbing skills to store food away from scavengers. Leopards are easily recognizable by their beautiful coat, which is covered in rosette patterns, dark spots that form in a circular or square shape. These rosettes help the leopard blend into the varied environments it calls home, whether it's the golden brown hues of the savanna or the shaded forests. The leopard's camouflage is spot on for sneaking up on unsuspecting prey. The difference between a leopard's spots and the cheetah's is subtle but important. The cheetah has solid black spots, while the leopard's spots form a rosette shape, often with a lighter center. While cheetahs rely on speed to catch their prey, leopards are ambush predators, relying on stealth, patience, and strength. They can quietly stop their prey for hours before pouncing. Unlike cheetahs, leopards are strong enough to carry large kills up into the trees to avoid other predators. Their ability to adapt to a variety of habitats makes them one of the most successful big cats in the world. Panther, the mysterious black cat. Finally, we come to the panther, a term that confuses many people because it doesn't refer to a specific species. Instead, panther is often used to describe a melanistic or black-coated variant of either the leopard or jaguar. The term black panther is commonly used to describe leopards or jaguars with melanin, the pigment responsible for their black fur. These cats are genetically the same as their spotted counterparts, but their coat is a solid black due to a genetic mutation. Black panthers, like leopards and jaguars, are extremely powerful and elusive, but their dark fur makes them harder to spot in the wild, especially in dense forests or at night. Because of their mysterious appearance, black panthers have long been shrouded in myth and legend, often portrayed as creatures of the night in stories and folklore. The physical characteristics of a panther are similar to those of leopards or jaguars, depending on which species it comes from. The panther's face is often more rounded, with a broader snout, especially if it's a melanistic jaguar. Jaguars, unlike leopards, are larger and more robust, and their bites are incredibly powerful, capable of crushing the skulls or shells of their prey. But regardless of whether the black panther is a leopard or jaguar, they all share one thing in common: their mysterious, dark appearance that sets them apart from the other big cats. Why are these big cats often confused? So why do people often confuse these three big cats? The cheetah, leopard, and panther may look somewhat similar, especially in terms of their size, body shape, and coat patterns. They all belong to the Felidae family and are considered big cats, but they have very different adaptations and behaviors. The cheetah stands out with its slim, aerodynamic body designed for speed, while a leopard has a more muscular frame suited for strength and stealth. The panther, on the other hand, often gets mistaken for a separate species when it's just a melanistic variant of a leopard or jaguar. People often mix them up because the panther's black fur can make it look like a different animal altogether, especially when it's seen in dimly lit environments. Despite these similarities, each of these cats is fascinating in its own right, with its own set of skills and adaptations that make it a successful predator in its environment. Whether you're a wildlife enthusiast or simply curious about these incredible animals, now you have a better understanding of what sets them apart. Key differences in behavior, hunting techniques, and habitat. Now that we've explored the physical characteristics of the cheetah, leopard, and panther, let's dive into their behavior, hunting strategies, and preferred habitats. Understanding how these cats interact with their environment and how they hunt will help you spot the key differences between them and show you just how unique each species really is. Behavioral differences, social versus solitary. One of the most striking differences between these big cats is their social structure. While all of them are capable of living alone, they each have distinct social behaviors. Cheetahs, more social, but still solitary. Unlike most big cats, cheetahs are often more social than their counterparts. They live in a variety of social structures. Male cheetahs, especially those that are not yet dominant, often form small groups known as coalitions, usually consisting of brothers. These coalitions offer support, particularly when it comes to finding food or defending territory. However, females tend to live alone, especially when they are not raising their cubs. Despite their social nature in certain circumstances, cheetahs are still primarily solitary animals, and their behavior centers around their individual hunting territories. The interaction between male coalitions is typically peaceful, focused on finding and defending territory, not on hunting together. The bond between brothers in a coalition is quite strong, and they work together to patrol their shared territory and ensure they have access to enough food. Leopards, the true solitary hunters. Leopards, on the other hand, are the quintessential solitary big cats. They are extremely independent and territorial, often marking and defending a large territory on their own. Unlike cheetahs, leopards do not form coalitions or groups. Each individual leopard lives and hunts alone, and the only time they interact with other leopards is during mating or when a mother is raising her cubs. Leopards are highly adaptable animals and can live in a wide range of environments. Their solitary nature allows them to move stealthily and be highly effective hunters. They are very secretive by nature, avoiding interaction with other predators and scavengers, and even other leopards, except when absolutely necessary. Panthers, solitary but more flexible. The panther, whether it's a melanistic leopard or jaguar, behaves similarly to its parent species. Black panthers, like leopards and jaguars, are solitary animals that mark their own territory. They live and hunt alone and have minimal social interactions, except for mating or mothering cubs. One notable aspect of the panther's behavior is its shy, elusive nature, which makes it more mysterious and harder to study than other big cats. Panthers are nocturnal creatures, often coming out at night to hunt, using their dark fur to blend in with the shadows. Their quiet, stealthy approach helps them avoid detection from both prey and other predators. Hunting techniques, speed, strength, and stealth. Hunting is where the differences between these big cats really shine. Each one has evolved different strategies to catch prey, and their techniques reflect their physical traits and natural abilities. Cheetah, speed over strength. Cheetahs are built for speed, and their hunting technique reflects that. Unlike leopards or panthers, cheetahs do not stalk their prey for long periods. Instead, they rely on their incredible acceleration and burst speed to close the distance between them and their target in a matter of seconds. A cheetah's typical hunting strategy involves chasing prey down once they get within gazelles and impalas. The cheetah will make a quick sprint, often starting from a crouch, is what makes the cheetah one of the most exciting big cats to watch. Leopard, stealth and strength. In contrast, leopards rely on a completely different hunting technique. Rather than speed, they rely on stealth and strength. Leopards are ambush predators, meaning they usually stalk their prey in a slow, calculated manner, carefully hiding in the tall grass or behind bushes. They move silently, watching for the perfect moment to pounce. Once the leopard is within range, it will spring into action with an explosive burst of energy. The leopard uses its powerful limbs to leap at its prey, typically going for the neck or the back of the head to deliver a crushing bite. Unlike cheetahs, leopards can often bring down larger prey, including deer, monkeys, and even young buffalo. Their strength allows them to carry their kills up into the trees, away from other predators, where they can feed in peace. Leopards are also highly adaptable hunters. They can hunt during the day or night, depending on the environment. They will adjust their hunting strategy based on the type of prey they are after, making them exceptionally skilled at surviving in diverse environments, from forests to open grasslands. Panther, power and precision. The panther, being a melanistic variant of either a leopard or jaguar, uses similar hunting techniques to its parent species. Black panthers are stealthy, ambush predators, much like leopards. They tend to hunt at night, using their dark fur to blend into the shadows of their surroundings. Whether it's a melanistic leopard or a melanistic jaguar, the hunting techniques are essentially the same. When hunting, panthers often stalk prey for long distances, using their incredible stealth to get as close as possible. Once within range, they will use their powerful limbs to launch a surprise attack. The panther's strong jaws and teeth allow it to kill large prey quickly, often with a bite to the neck or head. Panthers are also excellent at climbing, and if they catch a particularly large kill, they may drag it into a tree to protect it from scavengers or other predators. Habitat. Where do they live? Finally, let's look at where these big cats live. Their habitats play a crucial role in their survival and shape their behavior and hunting techniques. Cheetahs, open grasslands. Cheetahs are typically found in open savannas, grasslands, and semi-desert regions. They prefer areas with plenty of space to run, where they can rely on their speed to catch prey. Their narrow, lightweight bodies are built for sprinting, so they are not suited for dense forests or heavily wooded areas. Cheetahs are found in parts of Africa and southern Iran, where the environment is open and provides the perfect conditions for chasing down prey. Leopards. Versatile and adaptable leopards are one of the most versatile big cats when it comes to habitat. They are found in a range of environments, from tropical rainforests to savannas and mountainous regions. Leopards are particularly skilled at adapting to their surroundings, and they can live in areas where other big cats might struggle. They are excellent climbers, so they can make use of trees for shelter and storing food, giving them an edge in both forests and open plains. Panthers. Forests and jungles. Black panthers, whether they are melanistic leopards or jaguars, are typically found in dense forests, tropical jungles, and rainforests. Their dark fur helps them blend into these shadowy environments, making them more elusive than other big cats. In particular, the jaguar variant of the panther thrives in the Amazon rainforest and other parts of Central and South America, while the leopard variant is commonly found in the rainforests of Asia and Africa. Conservation status and the future of these big cats. Now that we've discussed the behavioral and physical differences between the cheetah, leopard, and panther, it's important to turn our attention to an equally significant aspect of these incredible creatures: their conservation status. Understanding the threats they face, the efforts being made to protect them, and their future in the wild can help us appreciate these cats not just for their beauty and power, but for their vital role in our ecosystems. Cheetahs. Vulnerable but hopeful cheetahs are one of the fastest animals on Earth, but their survival is far from certain. Despite their impressive speed and agility, cheetahs are classified as vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN. The primary threats to their existence are habitat loss, human-wildlife conflict, and genetic bottlenecking. Let's break down these threats. Habitat loss. As human populations expand, cheetahs are losing the vast open spaces they need for hunting. Agriculture and urbanization are taking over their natural habitats, particularly in Africa. Without enough land to roam, cheetahs are forced into smaller, fragmented territories where they struggle to find food and water. This makes it harder for them to maintain healthy populations. Additionally, the land they do occupy is often shared with livestock, leading to conflicts with farmers. Human-wildlife conflict. Cheetahs, being the fastest animals on land, need open areas to chase down prey. However, many farmers view cheetahs as a threat to their livestock, particularly in regions where livestock farming is common. These conflicts can result in cheetahs being killed by farmers trying to protect their animals. While cheetahs rarely attack livestock, they are often caught in traps or shot when they enter farming areas. This has contributed to a decline in their population. Genetic bottlenecking. Another major issue for cheetah populations is genetic bottlenecking. Over the years, cheetah populations have dwindled to the point where the gene pool is extremely limited. This lack of genetic diversity makes cheetahs more susceptible to diseases and health issues. It also reduces their ability to adapt to environmental changes. Conservationists are working on ways to address this issue, such as through breeding programs and genetic research to increase diversity in the population. Despite these challenges, efforts to protect cheetahs are underway. Several conservation programs focus on creating wildlife corridors that allow cheetahs to move freely between fragmented habitats. There are also initiatives to improve the relationship between farmers and wildlife, such as teaching farmers to use livestock guarding dogs and other non-lethal methods to protect their animals. Additionally, organizations are working to preserve cheetah habitats and reduce human-wildlife conflict. Leopards, near threatened. Yet resilient leopards are listed as near threatened by the UN, and while their populations are not as critically endangered as those of the cheetah, they still face significant threats. Leopards are highly adaptable and resilient, able to survive in a wide range of environments, from forests to grasslands. However, their adaptability doesn't make them immune to the dangers they face in the wild. Poaching and illegal hunting. Leopards are often targeted for their stunning fur and bones, which are valuable in certain black markets. This has led to an increase in poaching across Africa and parts of Asia. Though leopards are difficult to hunt due to their elusive nature, poachers still pose a significant threat. In some regions, leopards are also hunted for sport, which further contributes to their declining numbers. Loss of prey. As human activity continues to expand, leopards are losing their natural prey. Deforestation and illegal hunting of smaller animals, which make up the leopard's diet, are taking their toll. With less food available, leopards are forced to venture into human settlements in search of food, which increases the likelihood of conflict with humans. Habitat destruction. Leopards require a variety of habitats to thrive, from dense forests to savannas. However, habitat destruction due to logging, mining, and agriculture is a growing concern. As the human population grows, leopards are finding themselves pushed into smaller, more isolated areas. This not only reduces the space they have to hunt, but also increases the risk of inbreeding, which is detrimental to the long-term survival of the species. Despite these challenges, leopards are not without hope. Conservation efforts are focused on anti-poaching programs, habitat restoration, and community-based conservation. By involving local communities in protecting wildlife, leopards have a better chance of surviving in areas that are also being used for agriculture or development. Panthers, a melanistic mystery. The term panther can refer to both the melanistic leopard and the melanistic jaguar, depending on the region. As both of these species are already facing threats, the panther's survival is tied to the conservation of leopards and jaguars. Let's take a closer look at the specific threats facing the black panther. Habitat loss and fragmentation. Black panthers, whether leopards or jaguars, are primarily found in tropical forests and rainforests. However, deforestation is threatening these habitats, especially in places like the Amazon rainforest. Without adequate forest cover, these cats struggle to find food, shelter, and places to raise their young. Habitat loss also leads to fragmentation, which isolates populations and reduces genetic diversity. This can result in inbreeding and a greater risk of extinction. Poaching and the illegal wildlife trade. Melanistic leopards and jaguars are often targeted for their distinctive black coats, which are highly prized in the illegal wildlife trade. This has led to a rise in poaching for their fur, bones, and other body parts. In addition, the illegal pet trade sometimes leads to the capture of young black panthers, which disrupts their natural population. Human-wildlife conflicts. Similar to other big cats, black panthers often come into conflict with humans due to encroaching on their habitat. As people expand into areas where these cats live, they often engage in hunting or trapping panthers, either to protect livestock or because of fear of attacks. Since panthers are elusive and tend to live in dense forests, these conflicts are harder to manage, but they still contribute to their endangerment. The road ahead, protecting our big cats. While the challenges facing cheetahs, leopards, and panthers are significant, there are reasons to be hopeful. Across the world, conservation organizations, governments, and local communities are coming together to ensure the survival of these incredible animals. Efforts like creating protected areas, expanding wildlife corridors, and working with local communities to reduce human-wildlife conflict are vital to the survival of these species. Moreover, educational programs are helping to raise awareness about the importance of these cats in maintaining healthy ecosystems. By protecting predators like cheetahs, leopards, and panthers, we are also protecting the balance of nature itself, ensuring that their habitats remain healthy for future generations. In conclusion, while each of these big cats faces unique challenges, they are also uniquely equipped to survive in their environments. Cheetahs with their incredible speed, leopards with their stealth and adaptability, and panthers with their power and mystery are integral parts of the animal kingdom. It's up to us to protect them so that future generations can continue to admire their beauty and power. All three of these big cats, the cheetah, leopard, and panther, share a legacy as some of the most elegant and powerful creatures to ever roam the earth. Their legacy is not just about their strength and speed, but also their ability to survive and adapt in a world that is increasingly changing. They embody the wild spirit of nature, showing us that even in the face of adversity, these magnificent creatures continue to thrive. These big cats have captured the human imagination for centuries. Whether through ancient myths, documentaries, or even art, they continue to fascinate and inspire us. Their sheer beauty, power, and mystique make them one of the most beloved families in the animal kingdom. So, can you tell the difference between a cheetah, leopard, and panther now? By understanding their unique features, habitats, and behaviors, you can spot them with ease and appreciate them even more. From the speed of the cheetah to the stealth of the leopard and the mystery of the panther, these big cats are more than just predators. They are symbols of strength, grace, and resilience in the wild. As we continue to admire and protect these incredible animals, let's ensure that future generations can experience the awe of watching them roam the earth. Whether you encounter them on a safari or from the comfort of your home, always remember the true marvel that each of these cats represents. If you enjoyed learning about the cheetah, leopard, and panther, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and share this video with your fellow animal lovers. Stay tuned for more exciting content about the wild world around us.